Alvaro Barrington is an artist. He was born in Venezuela and then he spent time living in the Caribbean with his grandmother, and then he moved to New York where he lived with his mother and then studied at the Slades in the UK where he has remained working since. He really wanted to dedicate the commission to three important women in his life that have raised him and made him who he is. He dedicates the work to his grandmother, his mother and his sister Samantha. So he's really thinking about their grace and how that kind of infiltrates different elements of his practice. We are in the Devines, which is at the heart of Tate Britain. We're standing under Alvaro Barrington's steel tin roof that he has made for his commission at Tate. And the roof is really evoking the feeling of safety and comfort under Alvaro's grandmother's roof in Granada as a child. So we are in the octagon. In the centre of the octagon, we have a sculpture of Alvaro's sister Samantha, who is dancing at carnival. So this sculpture has been made based on a photograph of Sam dancing at the carnival in Trinidad. So she's beautifully kind of caught mid-pose dancing, and she is dressed in fabulous carnival clothing, and she has this gorgeous do-rag on. You can see the crown of the do-rag says grace, so this is evoking the different graces that we feel throughout the commission. And she's surrounded by steel pan drums, again to evoke carnival. And in the corners of the space we have different carnival characters. So this piece is really about the celebration and movement and energy of carnival, and Sam is depicted as though she's kind of on a wave or in the sea. So this is to refer to dancing in carnival in the sea. And then in the corners of the ceiling we have these beautiful archway paintings. So we are now in the North Devines, and this part of the commission really evokes the kind of unwavering eternal love of a mother. In the corner up here we have the stained glass window that has been made following the brushstrokes of Alvaro's hand. It's really beautiful, and it's been created to make this kind of church-like effect in the North Devines. So there is this real kind of sense of being in a church. And this reference really refers to kind of the idea that churches and places of worship can be a place for women, particularly women of colour, to kind of come together and have this sense of community, perhaps when difficult things are happening. And this fantastic cube sculpture references something bad that has happened on a corner store in New York. So this idea that something has happened that a mother can't protect her child from, particularly thinking about the incarceration of young black men in America, in New York. So a closed kind of storefront, a corner store where something bad has taken place, and this kind of course, allusions to danger. We also have these beautiful concrete paintings of roses that refer to a Tupac poem, which is a huge source of inspiration for the artist. And then at the very back of the Devines, we have church pews that have been covered in blankets that are filled with silk drawings that the artist has made. So really kind of having that moment of contemplation to sit and look up at the stained glass and take in the whole commission. I think Tate Britain is trying to diversify our audiences and create a feeling within the gallery that it is for everyone, that it is a public institution, that the art belongs to everyone in society. So it really fits in with our goals of expanding our audiences and making audiences feel as though they are reflected in the work that we actually exhibit.